Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is the Ubiquiti G6 Turret. This is available in black and white. This is an 8 megapixel camera, IP66 rated. It's not going to be a big technical overview. I want to show you what you get in the box. So let's head on over and have a look. You are going to get a little get started guide. Probably won't read that, my guess is. Okay, we're going to get lots of other bits and pieces. So let's just go through them. You're going to get your drilling guide. So you know where to be able to mount the hard surface mounting backplate for it. Obviously that's just got a little level on it. You are going to get some screws and lugs to be able to mount that backplate. Let me just show you the backplate. Quite a few pieces for this. Obviously you can drill all the way through that. You do have an option here to run your cable out through the back and then out like that. There's also a recommendation here that what you do is you use this locking pin over here, even maybe if you're not running it that way. What this is basically going to do, if I can actually do this in front of the camera, there we go. So we just put a little bar across there, which means that if the camera, because we're working on it, has dropped through, it will again hopefully hold it in place and stop the camera dropping all the way through while you're finally fixing it. But obviously that is our side exit for the cable if we want it to as well. While we're doing that, you also get this suspended ceiling bracket or mount there, plate. So we're going to get these bolts. The bolts will go through it. Where my finger is, there would be your false or your suspended ceiling tile. And then obviously that's going to fit in place, and then you're going to offer up your device to it and be able to clip it into place like that. So those are there, obviously the lugs that go with that and further screws for mounting all of that. So let me put those bits over to that side. And you're going to get a key there to be able to do up the locking pin that's actually not on this. The locking pin is, where is it? Here it is, oh, sorry. The locking pin is on this side of the bullet there, of the turret, sorry, and I'll show you how that goes together. Okay, then, as you will have noticed here, we do have a fixed RJ45 on the end. Lots of people ask us, can you theoretically mount all of this and hide the cable away inside? It is theoretically maybe just possible. You might be able to be intuitive enough to have a go. It will depend on the angle that you have this and whether you can get rid of some of the cable under this plate. But generally, just with a non-protected cable, you would be able to get that to that point. But unfortunately, if you have a look, it's still too bobbly out to be able to get that on a flat surface. But with a little bit of a hole at the back, you probably would be able to. So slight digression there, but one of those questions that we often get asked. So you do have this permanent fixment on the end here. You get this gland. The idea, you can take one of these bungs. These are cut through and the sides to be able to run different sized cable through. You're going to pass that through. I'm going to pop it in the end here once the cable has been passed all the way through there. And then obviously this is going to lock into place. You're going to connect it here, lock this into place, and then obviously with this on the cable, do this up, push the bung into place, and that's going to create your waterproof seal. I think if this was fully exposed, I would probably run some tape around there just to protect it. So that's the final piece there. And then the camera itself, like we said, this is an 8 megapixel camera. All right, you can see this is our infrareds around the edge here. We've got our microphone pickups. It's not a two-way audio, it's only a single-way audio. Obviously, as you can see, it's a ball shape, so we get this ability to move it around in here. As you can see here, our reset hole is just here. And then what we can do is our final plate will come in and pop into place where you want it. And then you're actually going to do up this screw in place to actually lock that in place. It will allow you to give you some movement this way still. And obviously then, as you tighten that up, we'll give you some control over which way we move it around. But obviously that turret does give us, if I just remove this, does give us quite a lot of ability to move around, as you can see. So hopefully that's been useful. Just a quick look there at what you get in the box for the Ubiquiti G6 Turret. Head on over to our YouTube channel. Got plenty more box openings on network, firewall and wireless devices, along with camera security, how-to guides, how to set up UniFi Protect, how to get the AI features running and those types of things as well. So why don't you head there, subscribe and stay up to date.